really a blessed land. These are just grown wild, and it's callaloo. Let me see, mommy. Callaloo. It's a vegetable, very rich in iron, right? Dark green leafy vegetable. She came out and she is reaping what she didn't plant, right? Look, this is such a blessing. This can be added with any form of protein. You can use chicken, but we mostly use salted codfish to make a meal, right? You don't need to go to the supermarket to get it. It's available, readily available, and they didn't even plant it. It will regrow. Standing in one of my neighbors' farm, and this is the yam farm. Okay. So what you're looking at, we call them yam sticks, and these are special types of trees that they use to support the yam, because the yam runs on a vine. So they put it here. I'm trying to see if you guys can see the elevation, right? So we call this the yam hill. I don't know if you see the elevation. Trying to see if I can get an angle. Okay, you should be seeing it now. So it starts from here, you see? It starts from here, right? It's elevated. Underneath it is the yam, right? And it will sprout on vines, and then it runs on this. Trying to see if I can see one that's already. If you look up, hopefully I get the chance to show you. But this is yam in its early stages. Actually, this is the yam head, right? And it's actually, it will start to see, start to sprout, right? And it's going to run on vine. The leaves, they run on vines. Can you notice there? Okay. God, I'm having so much memories of my childhood days. So they would plant. One thing with my parents, they're not ones to take us out of school. So they would plant during the week, and then we would assist at when they're harvesting. Okay, praise the Lord. See, so the yam is underneath here. It's underneath here and it's sprouted, right? So you're going to see it in different stages, right? And then you have the little leaves that are coming up, right? Here are the leaves. I'm not sure which variety of yam this one is. Maybe it's a yellow yam. If you guys are from the Caribbean and you're familiar with yams, the different varieties, please drop a comment, or you're Jamaican, drop a comment and tell me what type of yam is this. See the leaves. Okay, hopefully I can get to show you the later stage of development, but at least you get the concept. So you have the yam head, and then you have it with the sprout, and then it sends a vine, and it has, see, it has these little prickles, right? Oh Lord, this thing picking it up, prickles here. I don't know why my camera is not. Right? These little projections on it. We call them maca. Okay? And then the leaves that are coming up. And then you see it when it's gotten at a little more advanced stage, right? With the leaves. Okay? So this is what was used. This was the main source of income. So after harvesting, I showed you what it looks like in the mature stage. After harvesting, it's either sold within the community through, we call them higglers. So they take it to the different markets like Kingston or St. James, or you have other persons who sells them in their communities. I don't know the name of this plant, but I remember on the farm we would pick the leaves of this and use it to wash the dishes. You can tell how fertile this land is. Look at this. Look at it. They are so healthy, right? And they're wild. Here, my rooster. See, these things are just growing in the wild. See? Another yam vine. And this is fern. A variety of fern. Look how big it is. This is cerasee, another medicinal plant. Do you remember what the uses are? Okay, so we learn about the yam stick that is used for to support the yam vine, so it wraps right around it. And the yam hill. That contains the yam. Called nettle. I understand that it is used in the hair industry as well, beauty industry rather. In our community we call it maca because it has some projections, needle-like projections, that it actually can pierce the skin. I forgot to mention that this is one of the tools that the farmers used. It's useful in removing weeds and chopping down trees, plants, right? They clear the land. It's for clearing the plants from the land. And then this is a dried yam stick, and it doesn't go to waste. It's used for fuel for those who still cook on the open flame. It's It's cut into pieces. Cut into pieces like this, right? And then use to make the fire, right? Here comes the fog, obscuring the beautiful view. You're gonna see when the sky meets the mountains.